So this is a question where you want to find the area of the shaded part. I'm going to shade this in yellow. Here we go. It's basically a rectangular donut. And you can imagine that the yellow part is the walkway around a rectangular pool, a cement walkway. And what we're looking for is the surface area of this yellow part. So all you really need to know is the formula for area of a rectangle to solve this problem. And what we're going to do is basically take the area of the larger rectangle, of the big rectangle, which includes the hole in the middle. We're going to find the area of the whole thing, and we're going to subtract the area of the small rectangle. And the reason we want to do that is because when we subtract the area of the small rectangle, it's like punching out a hole in the big rectangle's area. So if we're going to take the area of the big rectangle, we're going to need the formula area equals length times width. Alright, good. So we need to know the length and we need to know the width of the big rectangle to be able to solve this problem. And the length of the big rectangle is already given to us in green, and the length is 6x. So this is equal to 6x times, and notice that I'm making my multiplication a dot. The reason I'm making it a dot is because if I have the variable x there and I put another x for multiplication, it gets a little bit confusing. So multiplication is now a dot. Good, so 6x is my length. Now I need my width. The width is, I'm going to write it in purple, the width is going to be this thing here. So it looks like the height of the rectangle. I'm calling that the width. Now, the width of this rectangle here is going to be at least this big here, which is 2x, plus 2 up here, plus 2 down here. So that's going to be, and I'm getting these 2's from the information in the picture. So a total of 2x, I'm going to write that over here, 2x plus 2 plus 2. So that's 2x plus 4 for my width. I'm going to write that down over here. So it was times 2x plus 4. Good. Now, to do the multiplication, to find the area, what I'm going to need to do is something called distribution. Whenever I have something multiplying a bracket, that thing gets multiplied to everything inside my bracket. That's what I'm doing. I'm distributing the multiplication to every term inside the bracket. So 6x times 2x gives me 12x squared, because 6 times 2 is 12 and x times x is x squared. Next, there's a plus, because there's a plus in my bracket. And then I do 6x times 4. 6 times 4 is 24. X times nothing is x. There we go. So after I finish multiplying, I get final area of 12x squared plus 24x. That's the area of the big rectangle. Next, I need to find the area of the small rectangle. Alright, so I begin by writing down the formula. I'm going to write the formula in black. Area equals length times width. The width, this time I know the width of the rectangle, and the width is 2, I'm going to write in green actually, I'm going to write that as 2x. Alright, this is the green width that was already given to us, and I'm multiplying that to the length of the small rectangle, which is not given to us, but I can figure it out, and I'm going to write that down in purple. So it's going to be, this part here is going to be the whole thing, the whole green one down here, minus 2.5 off this end, minus 2.5 off that end, and that will give me just the length I need. So if I do 6x minus 2.5 minus 2.5, that gives me 6x minus 5. Yes. Good, so again I'm going to have to distribute, and the reason is because I've got this term in front that's multiplying my bracket, so everything in my bracket gets multiplied. So 6 times 2 is 12, again. X times x is x squared. Minus 5 times 2 is minus 10. X times nothing is x. So the final area of this object here is 12x squared minus 10x. Now, to find the area of the yellow part that I'm looking for, I'm going to write that in blue. Area. What I'm looking for is area big minus area small. And what that gives me is, I'm going to put brackets. The whole area big is 12x squared. 12x squared plus 24x. And now I'm subtracting the area small, and I'm putting brackets because I'm subtracting all of the area. So that's 12x squared minus 5, sorry, not minus 5, minus 10x. Good. Now, follow me. I'm going to start highlighting what I do in purple. So I do 12x squared minus 12x squared. 12x squared minus 12x squared is 0. So I don't write anything down. Next, I do 24x minus 10x. When I've got minus minus, I get a plus. So 24x minus 10x is really 24x plus 10x, which gives me 34x. And the area of this shape that I'm looking for ends up being 34x units squared. So if this was in meters, my answer would be in meters squared. But because I didn't write down the units, I'm just telling you it's units squared.